Do you have a Wi-Fi iPad and wish you could get online anywhere? I'm Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com. I'm going to show you how to do that as long as you have a smartphone with a shared data plan. So on most smartphones, you can turn on a personal hotspot. And if I go to settings on my iPhone or Android, it doesn't really matter. Pretty much any smartphone supports this, and a lot of carriers include this feature in a shared data plan. Check with your carrier to make sure you have it. If you don't have it, you can add it, say just for the summer or just for a 1 month period when you're on a trip, and then turn it off. It doesn't affect your contract dates or anything like that. If it's not part of your plan, you will have to pay extra, but you can only pay extra for just 1 month while you're traveling, and then turn it off and go back to normal. We turn personal hotspot to on, and then we would just find that in Wi-Fi, like connecting to any other Wi-Fi network, and we'll be able to go. And that's really all there is to it. With that, you can use the internet while you're driving down the road, in a hotel without paying their fees, wherever you're at. Just keep in mind, if you are streaming video or things like that, you will use up data pretty quick. So keep your activities in check. Also, check out the link in the description below to see 101 iPad tips and tricks so that you can get the most out of your iPad. Odds are the Samsung Galaxy S5 is not your first smartphone. I'm going to show you how to switch from iPhone or from a Galaxy or Android device to the Galaxy S5 very quickly. This is Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com, and what you need to do is go to the Google Play Store on your Samsung Galaxy S5, download Samsung's Smart Switch Mobile. That will install a small app to your Galaxy S5 that will allow you to import directly from iCloud. You can also use iTunes if you're coming from iPhone. And if you're going from Android to a Galaxy, that can be a different Galaxy phone or really any Android, you can follow these procedures. iCloud will use the internet connection. iTunes will require you to connect to a computer and install, or I should say, pull your data over from an iPhone backup. And Android to Galaxy, if we go this route, we can pick all of the stuff that we want brought over, and we just put our two Android phones next to each other, both running this app, and hit transfer. They'll connect. You don't have to actually plug them in or anything, and all of your information is going to come from one phone to the other. Of course, you may need to manually log into some apps and do a little bit of house cleaning like that, but it's a very quick way to switch from a Samsung or Android device or from an iPhone to your Galaxy S5. You can head over to GottaBeMobile.com to check out many more Samsung Galaxy S5 tips, tricks, and hidden features. Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com. Today I want to show you how to fix a common Google Play error that's really annoying. If you can't download any apps from Google Play, you might see an error message when you go to update that says RPC:*S-5:AEC-0. This rather cryptic error message, which you're seeing here, can come after a restart, after clearing apps, after updating. Happens for a lot of different reasons, but you can fix it in a number of ways. Google provides one solution for this, but we found that it didn't work. So what we're actually going to do is jump into our settings, and what we want to do is remove this account. It's going to remove this account. It's completely off of there, which is annoying, but it's not as bad as performing a full restore from scratch. So let's jump back into the Play Store. It says, do we want to add one? So we're going to hit existing, pull it off screen to log in real fast. And here you'll see, after logging back in, didn't take very long, all our apps are now downloading. So this is a quick way to get around that error without having to do a hard reset or something like that. That can take time and a lot of resetting up. So head over to GottaBeMobile.com for more tips and tricks. This is the Samsung Galaxy S4. This will also work on many other Android devices running Android 4.0 and higher. We're seeing this a lot on 4.1 and 4.2. I'm going to show you how to use your finger to unlock the Samsung Galaxy S5, make mobile payments, and more using your fingerprint. I'm Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com, and you want to go into Settings, and up near the top, you should see at the bottom of your screen right here, Finger Scanner. Go ahead and tap that. I've already set this up, so I have two fingerprints in, and I have an alternative password. You actually pick this from your screen lock. I'm going to enter my alternative password here. And from there, you can pick fingerprint, which is what we've already picked. So we're going to back out, and you'll have to enter an alternative password. This isn't a PIN. This is a word of some kind that you're going to be able to remember in case your fingerprint doesn't work, because if your fingerprint doesn't scan within about 5 times, you're going to have to enter that password. Make sure you remember it. You can pay with PayPal, and you can verify your Samsung account using your fingerprint. Now, in the fingerprint manager, you see you kind of have to line this up just right, get the speed down, and recognize. So I have fingerprint 1 and fingerprint 3. I'm going to hit the plus, and I'm going to get a reminder about what I can do with this, and then I just need to swipe several times. You do this about 8 times, and this trains you. It trains the device. It's scanning my fingerprint in, and it got it. And so it's fingerprint 2, and what I can do is I can tap on that and hold, and then if I tap this little edit icon, I can call this, label it. That way I know which finger it is for later. And so then if your phone is locked, you can just swipe your finger at the right speed, and it will unlock for you. You can also use this for private mode, which is a way to basically hide some of your stuff, and for a few other things like making payments with PayPal. Head over to gottabemobile.com to check out more Samsung Galaxy S5 tips, tricks, and hidden features.
What's up YouTube, Rocks here. In this video I'll be showing you how to get Siri running on iOS 7.0.4 through iOS 7. This works on the iPhone 4 and the iPad 2. And just to prove to you guys that I will be using an iPhone 4 to install Siri on it, I got an iPhone 4S right here, and I'll show you guys the difference. You'll see the antenna break at the top. They both have them at the bottom but not at the top. So my red iPhone and the black one on the table right now are both iPhone 4s. The one in my right hand is a 4S. So I'll show you really quick that Siri does work. Hi.
Hello.
Set a timer.
For how long?
15 minutes.
Setting the timer. Okay, 15 minutes and counting.
What's the weather like in California?
Here's the forecast for Sacramento, California between today and Tuesday.
So before you install Asset Series 7, if you have Winterboard, SPS settings, or parallax for iPhone 4, you need to remove them because they do conflict with Asset Series 7. Once you install Asset Series 7, your wallpaper will turn black. It doesn't mean that your phone is in safe mode. There's just a couple issues that the creator needs to work out. The first thing you need to do is go into Cydia, hit the Manage tab at the bottom, go into Sources, hit Edit up at the right hand corner, Add, and you'll be adding this source right here. It's called cydia.myspacerepo.basm. I'll have this repo down below in the description. Once you have it installed, go into the repo and search for Asset Series 7. Once you find it, press install, and I'll be right back as soon as it's done. Now we need to reboot our device. and that's the black wallpaper I was talking about. But before we go and turn on Siri, we need to go back into Cydia and then go back into that source, and we need to look for Siri authentication bypass. Once you install this tweak, you won't need to put a proxy into Asset Siri, and you'll see what I'm talking about as soon as my phone loads back up. Now we need to respring our device. Unlock your device, go into settings, scroll all the way down till you see Asset Series 7, and as you can see right here, we need to insert a proxy, but we're not going to insert a proxy. All we're going to do is go into Siri settings, and we're going to switch it on, enable Siri, and now try out Siri. Hold down the home button, and you can see right there is no proxy. Hi. It may take some time to respond, but it always does.
Hello.
What's the weather like in California?
Here's the forecast for Sacramento, California between today and Tuesday.
What time is it?
It's 5:06 p.m.
So if this video helped you out, hit the like button down below. It helps me out and I appreciate it a lot. If you need some help, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. This is Nas Rocks. Peace.
Today, I will show you how to download ebooks for your iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch. You will need your iDevice and your library card number and PIN, which is the same library card number and PIN that you use when requesting books through the online Minuteman catalog. To begin, you will take your iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch and go into the App Store, where you will search for the Overdrive Media Console. iPad users, you will see this screen here, so you want to make sure that you choose the iPad app rather than the iPhone app. You will then install Overdrive, which will appear on one of your screens, and you will open Overdrive Media Console. The first step is to register for an Adobe ID, and if you did that, you would just tap on the register at adobe.com option in the middle. If you already have one, you will sign in using the link above that. Once you've registered at Adobe and you've signed in using your Adobe ID, you will be taken into the home page for Overdrive, the default view of which is the library view that we see here. In the upper right hand corner, you can toggle to the Get Book screen, which would allow you to look at libraries that you can download digital media from. So if we tap on Get Books, we'll see that we don't have any libraries added yet, so we can tap to add a library. It gives us the option of searching by name, city, or postal code, and we'll put that in and search. And we see the Wellesley Free Library is the first search above, so we'll tap on that. It then takes us to a point where we tap on the star on the left hand side to the left of the Minuteman Digital Media Catalog, and that adds the source. We can then hit cancel in the upper right hand corner, and it takes us back to the Get Books view, and we now see that the Minuteman Digital Media Catalog has been added. If you have library cards from other library networks, you can continue to add libraries just using the same process that we went through. So if we were to tap on the Minuteman Digital Media Catalog link there, it now opens up a web browser and takes you into the Minuteman Digital Media Catalog. You'll want to first log in using the upper right hand link, because if you log in, you see more titles that the library has purchased for its town residents than you would if you were just to start surfing right now and searching for books. As I mentioned, the login is the same library card number and PIN that you use when requesting books through the Minuteman catalog. And once you've logged in, it takes you into your digital media account. From there, you can tap on Browse, and it will show you all the browsing categories. So you can browse by type, by ebooks, or by audiobooks. You can also browse by genre and subgenre. And if you tap the search button to the right of the browse option, it pops down a search field. So we'll do a search here for Neil Gaiman, the author Neil Gaiman, and we'll also tap on show only titles that are available, and we'll tap the go button to the right of that, which then takes us to a list of books written by Neil Gaiman that the library owns. Now at this point, you'll see that there are two listings under American Gods. There's one for Kindle book and there's one for the Adobe ebook. So we'll tap on the Adobe ebook to add to cart, and we then proceed to checkout, and we can confirm the checkout. The last step here is that we'll tap on download, and it now opens up Overdrive and begins downloading that title. Once the title's downloaded, it's now in our library view, and we can tap on the American Gods listing, and it takes us into the book, which we can continue reading. Now you'll have noticed that there was an option for a Kindle book that we had back there. So if you have an iPad or an iDevice and you also have a Kindle, or perhaps you have an iPad and you just prefer using the Kindle app, there is an option to download the Kindle book. So if we were to go back in and do our same search for Neil Gaiman, we can choose under Anansi Boys the Kindle book. We'll add that to our cart and continue by proceeding to the checkout and confirming that checkout. And then you'll notice now, instead of saying download, it says get for Kindle. For tapping on get for Kindle, it now opens up the Amazon web page where we would tap on get library book. It asks us to log in using our Amazon email address and password, and it then asks us to choose a Kindle device to transfer that to. If we had a Kindle, it would be listed here in this drop-down menu, which we could select, or if we just want to read it through our app or online at their Kindle Cloud Reader, we would choose the Kindle Cloud Reader and tap on continue. Then we would open up the Kindle app, and we don't see the book here yet. That's because it's in the archived items, the lower left-hand option, which we see we have it listed there, Anansi Boys. So we'll tap on that. It then downloads it into our home tab, and we would tap on that, and we would be able to read Neil Gaiman's Anansi Boys. If you have any questions or concerns about downloading an ebook for your iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch, please call the reference desk at 781-235-1610, extension 1117.
I wanted to share a thing that I just found out like 2 minutes ago. You know how you always wanted to have those pens that you can use on your smartphones instead of your fingers? Well, I come with a solution that can fix that. All you need is your phone that has a touch screen and a cheese stick. I think these are called cheese sticks. So I'm about to demonstrate. You put the cheese stick on, and here you go. Let's try to do something on the phone with the cheese stick. Oh damn it! I opened my Gmail. Hold on. I'm gonna try to. Oh, I exited. It works perfectly. Let's go. I don't know. Damn it! I went to my images. Hold on. I'm gonna try to exit now. Here we go. Go to Europe. Yes, Europe is nice. Just exit the stuff that I was watching. Jontron, yeah. Okay. Just gonna take a minute. Hold on. Damn it. Yeah, here we go. Now we can watch. I don't know. What is? No, not this. Red and Link, the second channel.
Hey, Ren. Yeah. Pull my finger.
So yeah. This is the solution if you don't have a pen that can write on phones. Use a cheese sticks instead of expensive pens. You're welcome.